Alright everyone, this is my Honda 704 Deluxe. It's a 2025 model. I'm going to do a quick video on installing a reverse lamp on it. I kind of got to jump on the wiring harness. Should have waited and got the video going before I did this all, but I ordered this pigtail off of Honda, sidebyside.com. And all it is it's a black and red wire that it comes on the pigtail that goes into the back here. I'll show you in a minute. And then I wired it up to another wire that goes to my lights. But here's the part number for that pigtail on the Honda side-by-side. This one's a 6-inch, but they got ones that'll reach all the way to the back of your roll bar if you want to put 2 lights back there instead of 1. For the particular light I'm going with the Harbor Freight Road Shock. I went with the flood lamp. It seems like this is all I need just for a backup light. They had another one that was a spotlight, or it was spotlight, and it was this one's like 252 feet. The other one was like 600 or 700 feet, and I really didn't want to blind everybody when I was backing up on the trail, so I just went with this one. I think this would be good enough. All this comes with is the harness on the light, and then it comes with the pigtail. If you don't want to use your own wire, you can buy the wiring kit. Fortunate for me, I installed this Road Shock light on my daughter's little 54-wheeler about 3 years ago, and it worked great for a headlight. But I bought the wiring kit back then, and it came with 2 types of wires. One of the wires was just one lead to hook up to this, and then you hook it up to the battery and everything else, and you're good to go. But it also came with another wire, which is this one, that had a splitter on it, so you could hook 2 wires up, or 2 lights up to the same harness, and it comes down to 1 pigtail. But as you can see, since I kept the wire, I went ahead and you'll see where it was split off right here. And I went ahead and cut that one side off just to use, and it was long enough just for me to use for this backup tail light I'm going to be putting here. So I just cut that off of the second wire that came in the wiring kit to get some use out of it. And the good thing is it's all plug and play, and I don't have to worry about other than 2 wires that I had to splice together right in the middle here. And then I added this little plastic sheeting on top of it to keep it a little more protected. But I use these butt splices here. This one is a 16-14 and a heat shrink on each end. And I staggered them underneath here. That way they would fit in this plastic sheeting. And then wrapped it up a few places with electrical tape. So got the harness done. And then, like I said, I just went with the floodlight. And I think I found a good place to mount it here. I'm going to show you guys in a second. And okay, I gave you the part number, HondaSideBySide.com. They got some great stuff. It only took a couple days to get it shipped to my house. It's very affordable. Great website if you got the Honda side-by-sides. All right, man, I'm gonna get to the plug here. Okay, we are on the passenger side. This is underneath the rear seat. This is where the plug's located. You know, from what I understand and from what I've seen on the internet, when you put this in reverse and it engages, it sends power to this plug, and that's what will send plug to this light I'm getting ready to install. So every time you put it in reverse, this light theoretically should come on, and then when you take it out of reverse, the light should shut off. So this plug comes with a dummy plug in it to protect it from getting water and everything. I just used these little vice grips here to pull it out. There's a little tab underneath the bottom here. Then all I did was stick a screwdriver in the bottom. For those of you who don't know a whole lot about connectors, you just push down right there. It's not focusing, but you get in there at the very bottom of the plug and you push down on it, and then you pull at the same time with the vice grips to pull the other dummy plug out. So that's how it releases. Once again, this is on the passenger side of the vehicle, underneath the rear seat. Okay, so I had to make this little bracket. It's real easy to do. Cut it with a hacksaw, put a bend in it on my vise. These pieces of metal you can buy at pretty much any hardware store. The holes are perfect. They fit this bolt that comes with the light just perfect. It's the same stuff I used to hang the triangle off the back of my UTV. So my original plan was to put it in this hole right here, and I had a carriage bolt that I was able to get in through the side and bring it down there and tighten it up. But when I opened up the lift gate, the light would hit this bar right here every time. It hit right on that bar. No matter how I did it, it would hit. So my next step here is to go with this bolt that's in the corner that's hanging down. I already took the nut off of it, but all that it is in the bed. It's this bolt that goes to this little tie down clip here. So it's no big deal to use that. Should be fine. So I'm gonna put this bracket on there and start getting to mounting it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the bracket went just fine. I used a washer and a lock washer, tightened it up real good, so it should work. I had it inset that way it won't stick out too far back behind, especially when the lift gate is open. And when I was talking about this hole earlier about it hitting, I didn't mean when the lift gate is down. I meant when you tilt the bed. Every time you tilt the bed, it would hit this bar right in front of it. So that's why I had to move it to another position. So hopefully this should work right here. All right, now I'm going to install the light. Okay, just got the light mounted. So far so good. Goes on there pretty good. Got it all tightened down. I checked the lift gate, make sure it doesn't hit when it closes and opens. I also tilted the bed to make sure it clears this bar as it's coming down, and it does. It's just fine. So that might be one of the only spots you can put it for now. But I can always move it later if I need to. I'm only going to tie strap the harness down, so should be no big of a deal. And later on tonight, I can go in the backyard and I can use there's two little Allen wrenches on each side that you can adjust it to move it up or down, and I can adjust it to make sure I'm getting the right brightness for when I go to back up on it or use it to back up. So, okay, now on to routing the harness. Okay, just got done routing the harness. So what I did was plugged it in, and there is a factory harness that goes all the way to the back, and I just routed it along there and zip tied it to it all the way to the back. And then I kept the wire. I didn't want to cut any more wire. I wanted to keep the length in case I ever need to move it. So I just bundled it up here and tie strapped it. Because as you can see, it comes all the way around. This is the factory harness here. And then I just put the light wire and followed it all the way and zip tied it to the factory harness. So alrighty, I'm getting ready to fire it up and put it in reverse and give you guys an idea what it looks like. Alright, got it running, got it in reverse. Now you see the light came on, so everything works. So we're good to go. Before I wrap this video up, I'll get a shot of it at nighttime when it's dark, so we can see how much light it's putting out for reverse, and see if we can see everything in the mirror, see what we're backing up into. So, alright, wait till it gets dark. Alright, got the reverse lights on, and there's a mirror there you can see. On this side you can see, and I'm gonna get out. So in the back you can see it's pretty good. Pretty good for a backup lamp. It gives you plenty of distance. yeah, this is good. I can deal with this. This is great for the trails. You ain't got to worry about it. Plenty of brightness. Good enough, man. Alright, guys. Hope this helps people. Because, yeah, damn. That's way better than I thought. Alright, cool, man. Thanks for watching this video. You guys have a good time and enjoy it. Peace.